Good morning. I'm here to show you guys how I get my seeds started. Buenos días. Quiero enseñarle cómo empiezo las semillas. So what I do is I germinate them in a paper towel. So you get a paper towel about, this size. And then I wet it. Okay, I don't want it super wet. I want it to be damp. Okay, because that's going to provide moisture for the seed, right? Okay, then I lay it flat like that. Okay. I have a bunch of seeds that I ordered. Okay. I get my seeds from a couple of places. This is called M.I. Gardener. Okay. They're about $2 a packet. You get, depending on the vegetable. This one has 50 seeds. This one has 30. But they're all $2 on this website. Okay. I also get them from Botanical Gardens. And there's also, there's another one. I can't recall the name right now. So these are great. You can get them at like Walmart and Home Depot and large, large stores like that. But these websites have special vegetables, more varieties. Okay, which, I'm a chef and I love to work with different veggies. So once I get my paper towel damp, I'm gonna sprinkle the seeds on half of the paper towel. Okay, and I don't want the seeds to touch, because what's gonna happen is when they germinate, they're gonna sprout, right? So they'll like grow a little tail, and if they're too close together, they're gonna get tangled. Okay. The other thing you want to look out for is that you don't leave them on the paper towel for too long. I've done that. I did that last year, and they get tangled. The paper towel gets dry, and sometimes they'll break. And if the sprout breaks, then it's no good. So I fold it in half and I press it. And then I bring one end to the middle, and then I bring the other end to the middle, like that, and then I fold it again. Okay? So if we look here, none of the seeds are touching each other. The paper towel is nice and damp. Okay? I take a Ziploc bag. This one is from last year that I saved so I could recycle and not waste. And I'm just going to cross it off. Okay, and I'm going to put the name. You want to make sure you label it. Okay, so that you know which one that is. This is habanero, Caribbean orange, pepper. Oh, and you want to put today's date. So today is March 20th. Right, and then you'll see that, you'll notice that each vegetable is going to germinate at different times. This may take 5 days, whereas eggplant may take 4 or 5 days. A lot of it will also depend on how much sunlight is getting. Okay, so here is the seeds wrapped in the damp paper towel, right? So las semillas no pueden tocarse, porque si se tocan cuando crezca la raíz, se van a enredar. La toalla está mojada, doblada, en una funda, cerrada con el nombre y la fecha de hoy. Okay, and I'm going to show you what I do once I'm done with this. I bring it to a window that gets a lot of sunlight, like this. Okay, I already have a few hung up. All right, I have some tape. It's a little hard to hold the phone, but here it goes. Okay, obviously I have a lot, so I'm gonna organize these so that they all fit. Okay, and I'll do more here. And I can keep an eye. I will be able to see when they sprout. I could see the roots coming out. And if it gets cold, if the weather changes and it's like colder than expected, what I did last year, because my tomatoes took a long time to germinate, and I was freaking out a little bit. I was worrying. I put them in the bathroom where there's a heat vent, and the heat, it was always warmer. And within like a day, the seeds sprouted. And I had great tomatoes last year. So I'll do a couple more. I think I did all my peppers already. Yep, I got one more. This is cayenne. I love this pepper. Again, I'm just gonna have my damp paper towel here. Just gonna sprinkle it. See if you guys can see it. Sprinkle it. Okay, if they end up on top of each other, you can just move them. One plant of cayenne pepper would give me so many peppers, and I loved it. They're great to make hot sauce. I love making chili jam. That's one thing, because sometimes you'll get so many fruits or vegetables that you're like, what am I going to do with this, with all this? So you get creative. Here's one seed. I don't know where it came from. I'm just going to put it in there. It'll be like a mystery seed. So again, you press it, and then you fold it, right? You bring one end to the middle of the paper towel, and then the other end to the middle. So you're not folding it in half, right? The first time you bring it to the middle, and then you fold it in half. Okay, the paper towel is still damp. The seeds are separated. Goes in a Ziploc bag. Cayenne long slim. Put the name on it with the Sharpie so that it doesn't get erased. So, and then today's date. Now, some of these will germinate and some won't, and that's why you put so many, right? Ideally, they would all germinate, but most likely they won't all. Today's day is 3/20. Put this in here, and then I'll hang it up. If you want to start doing this and you live in the Northeast area, like Boston, it's probably a good idea to go to the store and buy them. If you order them, they may take a long time to get to you, like a week and a half to 2 weeks. And then by that point, it may be too late to start them. So I recommend maybe going to the store. You can go to Walmart, you can go to Home Depot, and just grab them and get started. All right, so once they germinate, once I see like a little tail, a little sprout, I'll plant them. I'll plant them in soil, in little, planting cells, and I'll show you guys how I do that when that time comes. We got a lot in this one. So this is my eggplant. I should probably divide this into 2 paper towels because there's too many. There's 100 seeds in here. So I think I'm gonna stop there. Maybe take a couple out. I love eggplant. And there's nothing like growing your own vegetables. It just tastes a whole lot different. It's fresh. It's more intense in flavor. You know what went into the soil. You know there's no chemical, any fertilizer, right? You just know exactly how that was grown. And it's fun, it's exciting. I said I wasn't gonna grow anything, And here I am. Just because my life just seems to be getting busier and busier. But this distracts me from everything negative, I guess, or just gives me a mental break. So, again, I press it nicely. Okay, bring one bottom to the middle, bring the top to the middle, press it, and then fold it one more time. Label it, and then hang it up by the window where there's a lot of sun. And keep an eye on it. Again, every vegetable will germinate differently. I would keep it by type. Right now, I'm doing peppers, tomatoes, and eggplant because those take the longest to grow. So you start those early. But if you're in another part of the country, you want to Google exactly when to start each of those vegetables. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll keep you posted next time, next move. See how everything's doing. Have a great day. Happy Sunday.